Well, hello everybody, it's Danny and Wanda back from Deepsouth Homestead. Doing cane a little late this year. It's just me and Wanda, so we're doing things a little bit different this year than we've normally done it because it's just me and her. It's such a long process. We're going to squeeze it today, put it in containers, and we're going to put it in a cooler tonight. We're gonna run the cooler down to 43 degrees. I think at 43 to 42, I think it'll be okay overnight. And then we're going to start cooking first thing in the morning. Now this is the second process here. We are, it's still dripping a little. Let me put that up under there. We got to take this cloth up and try to squeeze all this impurities, if you want to call it. It's like wax. It's kind of like pure wax is what it is. It's on the outside of these stalks. So we're going to take this up and we're going to try to see if we can't strain it out. And by letting it set overnight, now I've done this in the past, It's been, gosh, probably close to 30 years ago. We had freezing temperatures one night, and I said, well, it's not going to hurt to leave it out in freezing temperatures. And to be honest with you, when we cooked it the next morning, a lot of the impurities had settled to the bottom of the big kettle that we had squeezed it into, and it actually made a little bit cleaner syrup that year. So looking back on my past, I'm kind of hoping that by doing it this way, being it's just me and her, that we're going to have the same results this year. I believe we will. I don't see why we wouldn't. It's just that the only difference between then and now is that then we had freezing temperatures, and now we don't have freezing temperatures.
And our camera went out
Yes.
earlier, and this camera is almost out, so
We're going to get what footage we can, guys. We didn't realize the batteries was dead on the big camera, and the phone is pretty low, so we're going to try to just get what we can, and hopefully it'll be enough that you can at least see this process of it today. Now tomorrow we'll have charged batteries and everything ready to go
with the cooking. Yeah. So this just gets the junk out of the top. It keeps it from going into the juice.
Yeah, this is kind of one of the stages. Now, a lot of people just use old croaker sacks and stuff like that. I'm a little bit cleaner than that, guys. I mean, there may be nothing wrong with it. I know you're boiling it, and it's going to cook out any impurities when you boil it. But I'm kind of one of those that we use cheesecloth here.
Yeah.
And I don't strain it too hard because, you know, you can push stuff through cheesecloth. So I'm kind of like taking it real easy. And I wanted to show you the results, what's in this rag when I get through. All right, guys, I want you to kind of look at what it looks like here. This is what we're taking out. Look at that. I can get it where it'll...
Part of the sugarcane, the outer coating.
That's that little wax-like coating that's on the outside of the sugarcane. And probably a little bit of trash like dirt and grit and stuff like that. It gets caught up in this cheesecloth. But we'll take them, and when we take them, the juice to the cooler, the beauty of a walk-in cooler this year. The Lord is being good. We'll wash this out and bring it back, and we'll be reusing it. Well, guys, we have finished squeezing our cane juice. We kind of tried to divide it out into 3 gallons each. This is a 4-gallon container around about. So we believe to be about 3 gallons in that one. You know, 3 gallons in this one, 3 gallons in this one, and about 3 gallons in this one. So we're going to say between 12 and 13 gallons of juice we squeezed out. I didn't count the stalks. I know it was over 100. It wasn't many over 100, maybe 110. But I know we were right around 100 because we quit counting at 100 and we cut a few more. Just because we knew it was a drought year and we wanted to make sure we had enough. And as a result, we ended up with 2 or 3 gallons more of juice. So we're going to attempt to get this to the cooler without spilling it, because we live on very hilly land here, and we've got to go through a steep holler and up a steep hill, and I'm suspecting I'm going to end up riding in the back of this thing and trying to hold these lids down to see if I can keep the juice from running out of them going up them hills. That's just going to be because we can't go fast. It just bounce and it'd be horrible. So we've tried to drop the juice down enough in the pans that hopefully going up the hill, we're going to probably lose a little. We understand that, but just pray that we get over there and don't lose much juice. Well, we made it here and we didn't lose no juice. So it was kind of an awkward moment. I was sitting on the lids, but nevertheless, we made it here without losing any juice. And now we're going to try to get it in the cooler. Okay, we made it into the walk-in cooler. It's a cool 43. It's fixing to kick on. It was 42 when we came in here. It'll probably kick on instantly. We have juice in here. We got one right here. We got 3 of them up on this shelf up here. So we're going to leave them for tonight. First thing in the morning, we're going to get them out there in the furnace and we're going to get to making some syrup. So thank you guys from Deepsouth Homestead.